The answer is that it wasn't on. There we go. Okay. Lower the decibels a little bit so it doesn't overwhelm you guys. And we are live here at the 2026 USA Team Handball National Championships at the men's semifinal, United States Air Force Academy versus University of North Carolina. This is men's Division I. So both these teams going for the biggest gold award in all of college American handball. I'll be your host for this match. My name is Kurt Schaefer here with, nobody in the cockpit this time, unfortunately, besides myself. As we did start this stream a little bit late, and the score is not accurate to see on screen, and obviously there is no running clock. I will get both of those adjusted for you as soon as possible. Until then, we have number 4, the captain for Air Force Academy, Tierney, about to take a 7-meter off of some particularly harsh defense by North Carolina. And just like that, Tierney sinks it. That'll be another point for Air Force. Now, if you don't mind, at the first, we'll call it lull in traffic, I will go ahead and run over, get the real scores. Not much of a lull there as North Carolina immediately responds. And it looks like this will be the perfect time. Be right back. All right, and thank you to the helpful crowd who pointed a couple things out. It is now 8-7 Carolina with 15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes remaining means, of course, in handball that 10 minutes have passed, and thus we're looking at a clock that goes up as Air Force takes the ball from the backfield. Air Force number 8 trying to get out to the wing, and wing's able to go through. Ref says no-go, though. It's a little too fast, too hard of a hit. And they'll blow it dead for a basic reset. Air Force in the backfield. Air Force searching. Tierney. Wing. And the right-handed right winger able to send that one through. Air Force ties it up. This has been an exceptionally deadly Carolina team for the entirety of the tournament. Although both of those teams will have to face off against the winner of Pittsburgh versus U.S. Army West Point Black, currently going over on Stream 2, or for the B tape. You can find all the links to all of our ongoing games at USATH_CNC on both Instagram and YouTube. Streams are on Instagram, or excuse me, streams are on YouTube, but you can find a link to the Instagram on, goodness gracious, you can find a link to the YouTube on Instagram if you so wish to do so. And the referee has some words for Air Force. Doesn't seem to result in anything. And yes, referee says not a 7. It'll just be a turnover for Air Force. And that Carolina pass to their, that Air Force pass to their left wing goes a little awry. Carolina ball. Carolina now with speed, jump shot, and keeper gets to it. Carolina, and it's a no-go by Carolina. Air Force stands up strong on that defensive move. I will be the first to admit, I believe this is the first tournament I've actually watched the University of North Carolina. Most of my experience in this sport goes from the American adult track and then, of course, watching European play on my laptop. So I've been very impressed with what I've seen out of the Carolina side. I've been very impressed with what I've seen out of all 4 of these D1 semifinalists. They've all been very impressive. I'm not a betting man, so I'm not going to give you a line as UNC strikes again. That take the lead 9-8. I'm not a betting man, so I'm not going to give you a line or anything. Not that there are any. But I do feel confident saying that I think Air Force may have the ability to pull away from this one. I do think this will be a pretty close one. However, if I was to sour the mood a little bit, I do think that U.S. Army Black is still going to come through for this one at the end. We'll see that, of course, see how that goes down. And they got to get through a very serious Pittsburgh team. That Pittsburgh team took down gold yesterday in pretty, not dominating fashion, but pretty exciting fashion as the Air Force wing sends that one high. Both these sides going back and forth, trying to make something happen, neither able to. And that ball goes out of bounds on Carolina. That'll be Air Force possession. Dark blue versus light blue here. Air Force and UNC colored to their jerseys on your screen. UNC the light teal. Air Force that deep, deep sky blue. Air Force coach Mike Kavanaugh has been unable to take down their bitter intercollegiate rivals Army for the better part of nearly 2 full decades at this point when it comes to the one that matters most, the gold medal match here in College Nationals. We'll see if West Point Black is able to hold off all 3 of these teams, or I guess the best of this one in Pittsburgh. There's some serious parity out there today. Air Force known for their speed. North Carolina, a very well-rounded team. West Point Black known for their physical dominance. And then this Pittsburgh team, not a surprise, I'll say. Not a surprise Pittsburgh team. But this Pittsburgh team definitely known for a blend of a little bit of European heritage as well as just straight American gas and strength. And Air Force sinks that one. 9-9. Whoopsies. Carolina looking for something. Air Force trying to get the center back under pressure. Center back out to the left back. Left back is marked by number 4, Jack Tierney. He, I believe, is the Air Force captain. If not, he should be. He's been a heck of a scorer. I've had the pleasure of watching him grow throughout his handball career and absolutely crushed it. And that'll be a timeout, I believe, called by Carolina. And we'll do a brief score check real quick to make sure everything's accurate. And what you see on score there is about dead accurate with the official time at 10:29 counting down. So that's a little different than ours. And then additionally, it is 9-9. Both sides squared here, about halfway through the first. This broadcast brought to you by no one and nothing. If you or anyone you know would like to sponsor small sports in the United States, by all means, you can go ahead and reach out to us. We would love to have you and have a conversation with you about what you can do for USA Team Handball. You can find me if you're interested in that, more, reaching out, starting a club, anything at all, at my name, Kurt Schaefer, KURT.SHAFFER, at handballusa.org. If you're a student watching this for the first time thinking, wow, I wish my college had a club, we can help you do that. Go ahead and reach out, and we'll give you all the resources necessary for you to start your handballing journey today. Tierney, after Air Force holds North Carolina from scoring, taking the ball on his own, and Vafa says, calm on that. Tierney. Goes to the left back. Air Force to the pivot. Air Force pivot shot. And that sinks it right in. 10-9. Carolina. Wings under pressure. Carolina open. And a nice floater to level the score again. Excellent goal by Carolina. And Air Force stopped. Air Force unable to convert. Their captain, he's going to want that one back. As the crowd's starting to get very, very energetic here at the Health and Wellness Center, Wellness and Recreation Center. I've been getting that wrong all weekend. Here at the Wellness and Recreation Center in North Carolina State University, as a almost brand new backcourt comes in for North Carolina, and that shot is a no-go, but the referee awards Carolina possession. Crowd here is about 95% North Carolina fans. You can imagine it's only about 30 minutes from Chapel Hill. This is basically a home tournament for them. And we have an injured player on the field. We will go ahead and let him get up in peace. All right, and the player is able to walk it off himself, and he's back in the lineup. Referee blows live. We're good to go. Air Force is known for playing a very hard press, basically a 3-3 man, and they're rewarded for it there. Able to cause some havoc in the backfield. Carolina losing possession, Air Force capitalizing. Interesting decision by Kavanaugh to immediately put his guys into this. This is usually a desperation move by most teams. It is not a desperation move by Air Force. This is just part of their playbook, playing up on the line, playing right next to their man, making them have to get every inch themselves. As ref blows that one dead, it'll be Air Force possession again as they go for a set offense. Air Force without a pivot. Pivot moves in now. Tierney tries to go to the double pivot spot, doesn't work. UNC on a counter. UNC, nothing. Maintains possession. Carolina, fake by the center back. The rolling jump shot. Both of these teams still basically square. North Carolina pulls ahead. Can't help but think Air Force is probably going to fix that soon. And no, they're not able to. Carolina plays a little too hard at defense. Referee says still air ball. And Yusafa with possession again. They have to tie this up here. As that Carolina crowd is going hard. Oh! Air Force with the fleeting jump into the circle to try to make it. No go, though. Carolina possession with a 1-point lead. UNC around, empty space, wing. Goalie stops it. Nothing to do there as Jack Tierney takes the ball out of their end. And that ball sails harmlessly wide. UNC possession again. They weren't able to capitalize. Oh! And it's a running defensive break by Air Force. Draws the foul, and North Carolina will start from a spot. Carolina wing shot. Goalie gets to it, gets a hand on it. That's a nothing there. Air Force is playing very good defense right now. They're getting away with a lot. They're going to have to capitalize on a score, though, as they've gone so much to that left back. and he's unable to get through. And that's a referee timeout. I just realized I've not actually been hitting the go button on the time. Sorry, guys. I see about 5 minutes left. And that is an Air Force score on that 7. Game is now tied at 12. UNC looking. UNC goes trying to get something. Air Force pressure is a little too much. UNC ball. That's about the 4th time I've seen Carolina's number 6 on the ground. I do wonder if this many games in such a short time frame might be getting to the body of some of these players. As UNC's finally able to capitalize on one of those possessions, sinks it through the uprights there. UNC retakes the lead, 13-12. Air Force wing. Air Force equalize. UNC from the spot. Number 6 down low on his own. Goal. Just trading blows back and forth at this point. Back and forth. You know, I surprise myself every day. And that would be another wing for Air Force. We are deadlocked here at Raleigh, North Carolina. UNC 14, Air Force 14. With just a few minutes left now in this half of handball. Let's see what they can do with it. Air Force able to turn it over. Tierney. Tierney goes to the wing. They've been relying on this guy all day, and they finally take their own lead. Carolina ball moving. Carolina, no, off the crossbar. Carolina, number 6 with possession, goes on his own. Goes down to the pivot. Goalie shot, goalie protect. Referee says a thumbs up. Yep, that'll be a 7. That'll be a 7 for Carolina. Air Force playing too hard of defense. That's a timeout. Timeout as Air Force swaps out their goalies. As prospective youth national team talent Darian Presley between the sticks now. Referee blows it live, and Presley unable to keep it out as UNC equalizes themselves. Well, the Air Force Academy is one of the most storied programs in history, but so is UNC. And North Carolina is a heck of a lot closer to Raleigh than Air Force is. If you probably can't hear it on my mic, but this place is loud, and it's all loud for the Teal team. As Air Force not able to catch that one past the goalie. UNC down. No wing defense. Keeper stops. Air Force recovers. Tierney on a breakaway. Tierney going alone. Trying to find someone. Goes down to the piv. Unable to collect. Referee says that's enough of that. Air Force possession down low. No! Referee calls it North Carolina's ball. And that'll be nothing to do. The box is asking me what is the score. To my best knowledge, the score is 15-15. The box is accurate. North Carolina, nothing. Air Force goalie able to keep that one out. Tierney to the left back. Been going to him all day. Sinks it in. Air Force goes ahead by 1. We have a very small handful of seconds. Looks like maybe a little over a minute at this point. Once we hit 0, I'll make sure the board is good. But until then, as far as I'm aware, Air Force leads UNC by 16-15. Air Force now 5-1. No, pressing everyone. And that one goes through for Carolina. Tie game. Tierney. Fake to the wing, Ness to the wing. Wing, not able to convert. Second wing, gets it! No! No go! Hits the crossbar, not able to make it in. Carolina looking for a lead. Carolina, Air Force with confusion in the backfield. Carolina still retains possession. Carolina trying to get around. That's absolutely going to be called. UNC ball. Air Force's high press is punishing Air Force more than UNC at this point as Carolina takes the lead, 17-16. And that'll be halftime here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Let me verify the scores before I say anything else. And I am accurate. The score is 17-16 for the Mighty Fighting Falcon. Sorry, for the UNC Tar Heels. We will go to a brief halftime intermission. I'm going to go on mute, so the score will say halftime, and there'll be a little counter. Kind of cool. I like technology these days. And never mind. It looks like there is no halftime timer. That sucks. All right. We'll be back after halftime's over. We are back. We are live. This is round 2, second half of the men's Division I semifinals here in Raleigh, North Carolina. University of North Carolina leads Air Force by 1 single point as we get the throw-off underway. North Carolina's possession. And that's a no-go there for North Carolina, as Air Force does not slide it through. Referee says no, out of bounds. Carolina at the pivot, and referee says in the circle. That'll be a 7 for Carolina. Air Force playing defense in that circle, can't do that. And there we go for Carolina as they take a 2-point lead. I believe that is the second 2-point lead of Carolina's game today. Air Force from the back. Goalie says no. And that ball goes over. Referee's going to call a timeout. Very, very physical game so far from North Carolina. Very, very speedy game so far from Air Force. Air Force is effectively not letting anyone. All right. Ball is live. Yep, all right. Ball's live. Air Force not letting anyone get a breather on him, that's for sure. As Tierney takes the ball up from the court, and UNC unable to convert on that one. Tierney on his own, negative. UNC up by 3. Air Force, Air Force. Back and forth in the great arm wrestle. Goalie stops that one. Tierney, Tierney, Tierney. And North Carolina with some beautiful footwork by a subbed out player number 5 there, smashing past the Air Force defense to retake a 2-goal lead. Air Force from the wing not able to break through that UNC player. And the referee says that is over. And we're going to take a pause here. I think the referee called a timeout. No, the clock is running. Apologize. All right. Play is live. Oh, and that's some very hard defense by Air Force, pushing in the back. That North Carolina player goes down, number 6. He's been down a lot today. You get the feeling that his body is not cooperating with him. And Carolina's up again. I have heard a lot this weekend from players, coaches, and fans alike that, and I quote, the referees just aren't calling anything. Oh, wow. That is an aggressive behind the back tackle by the Air Force number 5. Yeah, he's going to have to sit for 2 minutes on that. As North Carolina displays their frustration with the coaching, I will say there's a time and a place for the referee to, refereeing, not the coaching. There's a time and a place for the referee to call that whistle. Ultimately, handball is a contact sport. As long as you're playing it clean, it can be pretty nasty down there. However, I will say that one was not called clean by the referee, so it's going to be North Carolina possession with a 2-minute for Air Force. And you can tell this game's still within reach for both teams very easily. A 2-point lead's not much in handball. There's going to be some building frustrations. Both these teams looking to get to a final. For Air Force, I believe for the first time in quite a while. Carolina, not that it's standard business, but they do have a tendency to get there. And they go up 3. And no, they do not. And no, that is not a goal. That goal is called off by the referee. Air Force from the backfield. Moving the ball around. Air Force. Winger's not available. There's an open spot. Convert. And back and forth we go. Number 6 for North Carolina goes down to the wing, and that'll stay with North Carolina possession. And 21. Sinks it. UNC up 2. And that is a 2-minute. Number 6 for Air Force. Air Force down to just 4 players. Very hard and aggressive defense by Air Force. Now costing them a significant amount. And that ball goes live. And Jack Tierney trying to get something going with just 4 guys. Not the method I would follow. You guys have to hold possession on these, but well, there's a reason I'm in the box and not on the sideline. And that's a goal. No. That's waved away. Continuation foul for Air Force as they try oh so desperately, and that's a goal. Air Force staying alive. And Tierney, breakaway. That ball slapped out of his hand. And no goal! Apologies, I missed the camera angle there. Air Force shoots the ball. It was blocked. A second Air Force player grabbed it and attempted to shoot it, at which point North Carolina played very hard defense, hit him on the back. The referee said no go. That'll be a 2-minute for Carolina. And I'm going to take a brief second here and go ahead and get the time and the score correct. Score correction, as brief as it'll be, is 21-19. Air Force is trailing by 2. as number 8 for Air Force squares up. Sorry, number 3. And he sinks that one, pulls it back up to 20. And Carolina with the goal. It's 20-22. Air Force out to the wing, Tierney. Oh! And that's a direct shot at the face of the keeper. However, I'm not sure what they'll call here, if they'll call anything. That's a timeout by the referee squad. And a 2-minute for Jack Tierney. Wow. Air Force is going to have some problems with that. Generally speaking, the rule in handball is if you hit the keeper's face with the ball, you get an automatic 2-minute. And that is what happened there. However, there is some grace if the keeper deliberately moves their face in the way of the ball, which I'm certain Air Force will say is what happened. Carolina, no, off the crossbar. And Carolina cannot maintain possession. That's going to be Air Force's ball. Air Force trying to do a breakaway here. Air Force, nothing. Carolina points to the spot. Referee says enough with the tomfoolery here today. And as a brief score update over on Court 2, it looks like Army West Point Black is at 30, and Pittsburgh is at 16, as Air Force is unable to convert that penalty shot. Air Force, pressure defense. Air Force pressure defense. Air Force gets possession. Air Force running. Air Force running. Air Force alone. Stopped. North Carolina. Air Force finally able to convert on that one. Carolina out of the pocket. And a runaround goal. Carolina on point today. Air Force giving it all it's got. And goal. Both of these teams sinking everything they can. Carolina off the crossbar, out of bounds. That'll be Falcon ball. Air Force still on only 4 players here. And for your viewers out there, I do apologize. The clock is not correct. There's been a whole lot of 2s around here. I will try to get that accurate at the next stoppage of time. And North Carolina called clean on that one. Carolina possession. Air Force playing their notorious 3-3 offense. Carolina sings it high. Air Force. Carolina. Air Force stops it. Keeper punches it out. Oh, kicks it out. Hush. I doubt myself too much on the mic. And North Carolina sails harmlessly away. Jack Tierney, number 4 for Air Force, takes it out of the backfield. He's led his team this far. Can they find victory? And North Carolina player does go down, non-contact injury. I'm going to pan away and give him his time to get up. And we're all good. Tierney alone. Smacks it off the keeper's hip. And we got a tie game here. And Carolina responding with a rainbow goal. And Air Force responds in kind. Carolina punches another one through. And Carolina keeper able to stop that one, collect it. Carolina with the lead and with the ball. And the referee says, the referee says turnover. And that's a goal for Air Force off a wing shot, number 5. Carolina goes to the pivot, and that is going to be a circle call. And number 6 to take a 7 on number 15. As previously mentioned, Darian Presley comes in for their 7s. And he keeps that one out. At a crucial time of the game, too. Down to the wing. And North Carolina gets called on that. There's a level of defense that is a little too hard. As Carolina finds out there. Air Force to take a 7. And I'm going to go ahead and get the score and timer correction. And after that 2-minute, Air Force Academy leads with about 10 minutes left in the game. So we'll put it at 15 minutes. All right, North Carolina, Tiger. Neither of these teams able to get much significant over the other, as that's a very crowded wing shot there from Air Force. Results in nothing but a turnover. North Carolina, no! Kept out by the keeper, clean defense. And Carolina, interception. They flick it back, flick it straight back to the keeper there. Thought he had something and he didn't. Now Air Force, and that ball will stay at Air Force's end as a player goes down, but he's quick to get up. And number 2 for Air Force running off, jogging off the court. And that's a yellow card given, I believe, either to Air Force number 2 or to the Air Force bench. I'm not sure what that was given for. May have been simulation. I'm not quite sure. That's called dead before the goal is given. Eight. 1. Air Force with their first lead in at least 10 minutes. We're now late into the second half. UNC ties it up. No one can break out on this one. And that is a defensive foul. Air Force looks to the wing. The keeper stops. 1 pivot rebound goal. Both of these teams putting everything out for this game. Referee putting everything out for this game too. And North Carolina will get that one. And Air Force will get that one. High speed, low drag by both of these teams. This is an insanely good game of handball. If you're missing this, man, you're missing everything. Interception by Air Force. And Carolina plays enough defense to draw the foul. And Carolina draws enough defense to give Air Force possession up there. Tierney. 8. Out to 5. A crossbody, and it hits the up bar. Excuse me. Hits the crossbar. Blah. Air Force retains just 1 point lead. I'm not sure a 1 point lead means nothing at this point. We've still got about 4 minutes before you have to worry about that. But man, it must feel mentally good to have just a little bit on these guys at this point. Either of these teams. And that's a 2-minute on number 8 for Air Force. He's going to have to sit out for almost half of the rest of this game. Air Force playing man down. Will they play more traditional or will they stay aggressive? And UNC, what does the referee say? What does the referee say? Referee says timeout. We will pause the clock as number 6 for UNC goes to the line. The shot stopper goalie is in. Let's see what happens. And he does not stop it. UNC ties it up. Air Force now from the top. Tierney in the pocket. UNC quick to hit on defense. Air Force cross. Air Force alone in the middle. And that'll be a defensive foul on Carolina. Air Force possession. Tierney, wrong side of the post. It'll stay with Air Force. A little too much contact by Carolina. Air Force. Nothing. Air Force, still nothing. Passive is up. And 2 passes, 1 pass. And it goes to Jack. He sinks it! Tierney with an amazing bowling low shot. Air Force takes the lead by 1. Carolina. And that one sinks through. No, that one's called off. The referee says continuation. Carolina. And no, it's stopped. Carolina ball. The keeper kept that one out. Carolina through. Easy done for that UNC number 5 there. He's been on fire all game. Half of UNC's been on fire all game. Air Force too. That last offensive possession by Air Force ended in a strike, and this one will too. Falcons up by 1. We are now late into the second half. That horn is not ours. Army has defeated Pittsburgh 37-25. As North Carolina number 6 goes down, he's quick to get up though. It's tied. All right. Score correction here. It is tied 30-30, says the crowd tells me. It's all tied up here. Carolina, open pass, easy peasy for the men in teal. Carolina with the lead. Not too long to go now. Air Force needs to tie it up if they want to continue. And that'll be a foul at Carolina. Ball stays deep blue. Falcons. Can't hold possession. Interception. Carolina's goal. UNC ahead by 2. And that's a timeout. Mike Kavanaugh calls a timeout late into the second half. We're going to get a time and a score correction now. The scores you sees is the scores it bees, with 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining here in the second half. UNC ahead on Air Force. And as court three goes 5 seconds, I'm not sure who, but it appears that court 3 has been decided by 1 point. There's not a single person in this crowd that cares about that outcome. UNC's B team and women's team going insane on the sideline as Air Force commiserates with themselves. This one's got a hell of a crowd now. Falcons. Air Force pulls it within 1. They're going to need defense if they want to get to that final, though. UNC goes for a long shot, and he scores it. No! The referee calls it off. Air Force, and the referee says it's going to a 7. Big Jack Tierney steps up to take this. Captain of Air Force Academy. This ties it. Jack Tierney ties it. UNC. UNC. No! Yes! Air Force goalie gets a picture of it, but he doesn't stop it. Academy down by 1. Carolina up. Seconds left now. Air Force ties it. Carolina, they want the last shot. They know that this team can score. This is even as it gets. It's difficult to tell. Thank you. And that's a timeout for Carolina. How much time is left? 14? Thank you. As the crowd's helping me out quite a lot. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, we have 14 seconds left. Possession goes to UNC after this restart. Carolina has taken their first time out of the game. Let's see, we have Pittsburgh, Olin, SUNY Cortland. A whole lot of teams are watching these results. I think I see the North Carolina women over there. Yep, they're clapping loud. Got to support your team, got to support your badge. West Point now in the background. That West Point team looming over the winner of this one. You'll see that game later today. Carolina restarts now. 14 seconds. Carolina ball, reset foul. Carolina ball. The referee points. And that is the end of time. The end of time, really? And president of the federation is giving some words to the referee. I do apologize for not introducing it earlier. Head referee of this game is also the head referee of the USA Team Handball National Refereeing Council. He is the head ref in the country. And we now have to decide what to do, how to do it. And the table is attempting to call the refereeing corps over. And one of the referees obliges. This is now the second crazy ending I've been I've been honored to watch. The first one was the UNC B team, Tar Heels, versus Miami. And what a crazy end to that one. Went to what I counted as 9 overtimes with no less than about 10 saves on those shots. Which is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful game. All right. If the results hold here, then I believe, dear commentary, or dear box, that we will see a penalty shootout. Did you get a photo with the flags? Can I see the photo? What?
We were trying to sell the game. 13 seconds left. Has the ball. We have the ball. We're up by 1. He double dribbles. I didn't try to double dribble.
Goodness gracious.
I was, but you had so much shirt.
Guys, take a seat, watch this one. This is the men's D1 semifinal. This might be the best game of the tournament so far. Tied with 0 seconds left. I don't know what this is. 5 minutes? All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, and my understanding of this is that we are now doing 2 5-minute halves of overtime with an all level here in Raleigh. Air Force 33, UNC 33. These teams very much equal in basically every category. Air Force playing aggressive, so is UNC. UNC's playing possessive, so is Air Force. Air Force from their back tries to break through, nothing there. And Air Force winger sings it through for the first blood of overtime. UNC retort. And Air Force now to respond. UNC. North Carolina, level here. Jack Tierney from the back. He's been their man, but he throws an interception. Number 21, Carolina. Carolina says it's their ball, so does the ref. UNC possession. We're now about minute 50 into this half of overtime. My understanding is that there will be 2 5-minute halves. And number 6, he's been there all day. He's trying to break through a line that isn't going to give, though. And he goes down again. Referee calls it timeout. Number 6 has certainly put his body on the line for this one. And he will get up under his own power. Waiting for the referee's call now. Number 6, immediate contact on defense. Air Force playing hard. That's a 2-minute for number 6. That's a 2-minute for number 6, just out of view of the camera. Frustration causes him to send a fierce dribble. Making an aggressive dribble like that is grounds for the referee to give you a 2 minutes. So North Carolina is going to be without number 6 now for the most of the rest of this half of overtime. Oh! And that'll be a timeout as number 8 for Air Force makes hard contact with the UNC possession player, and he goes down immediately. That looked like head-to-head contact, too. That was bad. Yep, they're going to call over the Air Force coaches as well as the paramedic staff. Player is getting up under his own power. No. Player is slow to get up, and although he will get up, Well, the paramedics are going to give him a thorough looking over. As the referees now wipe the court. Number 8 for Air Force did draw a 2-minute on that defense. So both sides will now be down for the majority of the rest of this half to just 5 players. Air Force playing for a first in a while finals berth. Carolina playing for the chance to rematch the old enemy, U.S. Army West Point Black. Yesterday I made the comment, I don't think you can get a more even matchup. I've been proven wrong. This has been back and forth all day. I think the largest lead for this one was a whopping 2 points at any given time. And it looks like the referees are going to call this one good to go soon. And, yep, there we go. Live ball. Carolina. Carolina trying to find something. Can't get anywhere. Air Force football. Carolina maintains possession. About on top with 2 minutes left in this half. The score is still tied. And the referee is going to call that one for a reset. 21. 21. Shoots goal. Just like that. UNC is going to have to... UNC is probably going to feel pretty good, all things considered. And just like that, Air Force levels it up. I was going to say, though, both teams have a bench. Both teams still clearly tired. But UNC playing with a little bit more energy right now. Although I guess you can't really tell it considering we just had the reset. And that is it's called dead before the throw. Carolina. Carolina trying to find something, trying to breaks through. No, it's off the crossbar! Air Force now with the chance to take the lead. UNC wraps well. Under a minute to go here in Raleigh. Air Force is going to want that last shot. Are they going to get it? Passive. Air Force, no! And that's the end of the half. We go to second OT and we're dead tied. 36-36. Nobody able to do anything to break ahead. Oh no, I'm wrong. Excuse me for the voice break. That was ugly. Air Force will take a 7. His number 3 lines up. And he sinks it. Air Force Academy up by 1 at the end of the first half of overtime. No, I'm not sure where the break we're going to get is, but we will be going into a short one as the teams change sides and we get ready for the second half of overtime. Well, here we're at, boys. Boys and girls, ladies and gents. 5 minutes to book their ticket to the men's Division I finals. Air Force up by 1. UNC just as dangerous and deadly. That's a huge goal by Air Force. I don't think I've seen a lead this game higher than maybe 3, I think even 2. If Air Force can hold Carolina now, it could spell disaster. Although Carolina, something to say about that, almost slide that one in, but they draw the foul. Tar Heels possession. And that's a keeper stop. Air Force with possession. Oh no! It's not! UNC with a great move! UNC thought they were out. Amazing defense allowed an unforced error by Air Force. And now there's an unforced error by UNC. No, it's by Air Force. Air Force number 5 taking a 2-minute. Air Force only ahead by 1. Oh, this has been nothing short of beautiful. Out to the wing for Air Force. Can't make anything happen. Tierney trying. Possession from the pivot. No, he's straight at the goalie. North Carolina stops it. It goes out of bounds out the side, so it will be North Carolina ball. I'm sorry, no, I'm wrong entirely. Air Force given a 7 on this one to be taken by Jack Tierney. Referee was calling an arc. I missed that. Just like that, Air Force increases the lead by 2. North Carolina on the break. Sinks it past the goalie, even though he got a hand on it. Air Force possession. 2.5 minutes remaining. You cannot do that. Oh, crap. You guys can't see it either. Air Force player was on the ground holding the ball. UNC simply took it out of his hands. For those of you who are not aware, you just can't do that in handball. It is a foul. Oh, my goodness. UNC with an amazing stop. Almost said Army. UNC goalie with a stop sends it behind the bar. That's North Carolina possession. North Carolina to the wing, to the left back, center back. He's been there all day for him. And Air Force unable to keep it out. Tie game. No, not a tie game. I'm sorry. That is not a goal by UNC. Thought it was. I thought it hit the back of the net, but my eyes have deceived me before. And that's a pushing by Carolina. Air Force possession. And that's an interception by Carolina. Neither of these teams want to give anything up. A few unforced errors by both sides, keeping it very interesting. Number 6, and it's in the net. Carolina leads. I'm sorry, no, tie game. Tie game, Air Force possession. And Carolina's goalie stops it again. Timeout. As that ball goes out of bounds. By my count, it is a tie game here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Both teams look to book their ticket. UNC with possession. And that's a drop ball, interception, Air Force. Jack Tierney putting them ahead by one, 40-39. Ball in the circle. North Carolina now. Carolina out wide. It's number 6. Behind the back pass, and it's in. There's less than a minute in this one now. Air Force with possession from the circle. It's number 8, the player that went out earlier, checks back in. Air Force goal! Air Force with their all too familiar super press. Air Force goalie keeps out the North Carolina shot. Air Force with possession in their own end. They throw it too far. It's an interception by Carolina. Jack Tierney goes down. Possession Carolina. And that's an immediate red card. Air Force number 5. That's an immediate red card for Air Force number 5. And a 7. A massive, massive mental error on the behalf of Air Force there. Carolina now, number 6. He's been their man all day today. He will line up to take this. The Air Force penalty specialist in goal. And he keeps it out! And he keeps it out again! That's it! Air Force have won the handball game! And it's an absolute stunning second half with an absolutely incredible goalie performance on behalf of number 15, Darian Presley. Air Force stops the final shot for Carolina to tie it. And the game is over. Air Force 41, UNC 40. U.S. Air Force will advance to the final against West Point Black. As for UNC, I believe there's a consolation match. And unfortunately for the Tar Heels, or fortunately, it'll be a relatively short drive home after that. Well, that might be the most spectacular semifinal I've seen in quite some time. On behalf of USA Team Handball, my name is Kurt Schaefer. I've been your commentator today. Whew, need to catch my breath real quick before I read you guys the next shout out. Up next on this court, we have a bronze medal match for men's Division II. State University of New York Cortland versus Olin College of Engineering. That'll be starting here shortly. Over on court 2, we have Miami versus James Madison for the 7th place game for men's Division I. And at the same time, court number 3, Ohio State Scarlet versus San Jose State for men's Division I 5th place game. After that, we have the women's gold match on court 1, UNC OSU, and the men's Division II gold at 11:35 Case West Tar Heel. That'll be on court 2. 11:35 will also give us UGA Auburn and versus UC Davis as the 5th, 6th place men's Division II matchup. On behalf of USA Team Handball, we thank you guys for tuning in. We'll go ahead and get those next streams up and running.